One of the leading analysts in the industry has officially stated that the price of XRP will be $8,257 per coin by October 31st. The most exciting aspect is that the data supporting it is the introduction of the $654 trillion that we have been discussing throughout. The figure of $654 trillion has been validated and confirmed by multiple sources, including Ripple. Additionally, Breadcrumbs, Ripple's CEO, has recently verified and announced that the company has received an invitation to incorporate XRP into large industries such as real estate, insurance, trade finance, and a $600 trillion market. In this interview, Breadcrumbs reveals that Arthur Brutu, XRP's co-founder, had previously said that the cryptocurrency was designed to support billions of users and billions of dollars, and that the price of one XRP would reach $10,000. The news I'm about to share with you will add $650 trillion to the XRP ledger, and the actual price per XRP is expected to reach $11,000 by October 6th, just 4 days away. This is supported by the fact that XRP's market cap and volume have already started to skyrocket. Hold on a second, before we spill the beans, we have to let you know that we teamed up with Uphold to offer up to $100 worth of free XRP to everyone who watches today's video. Just to reiterate, this is $100 that you may use to stock up on XRP before the huge XRP crash. Therefore, I strongly advise you to seize this exceptional opportunity. It's as good as free cash. Under 5 minutes is all it takes. After you hit that like, subscribe, and share button, I'll place my affiliate link in the video's description and we can transact. With everything out of the way, let's jump into today's video. So, Joel Kaz, also known as David Schwartz, has formally announced his resignation from Ripple Labs, where he serves as CTO. However, some disturbing information was divulged by him before he departed, details that will push the price up into the thousands of dollars. Here you can see something. Ripple Bank will run 100% on XRP ledger transactions, driving all payments and unlocking trillions of dollars, the chief technology officer of Ripple announced, confirming that banks have started integrating XRP. Much more breaking news was to come, but this was already huge. Since then, more substantial content has emerged, including a speech by David Schwartz in which he both directly and indirectly states that XRP has the potential to become the world reserve currency by the end of 2025, and you can watch it unfold live on Twitter, X, or any other platform you like. David Schwartz, however, made this claim just before he stepped down. This time it's shocking news. On the other hand, this is just the beginning, because there is a single crucial statistic that determines everything, including the astronomical price of XRP and claims made by Ripple's CEO. There will be a sudden influx of $654.39 trillion USD into the XRP ledger, driving up the price of XRP to $11,829 and creating a millionaires club inside the XRP community. As you can see for yourself, Ripple co-founder and XRP co-founder Arthur Brutu actually stated that he believes XRP has the potential to be worth $10,000. This occurred on June 3, 2023. The long-awaited realization is starting to materialize today. Something like this may happen if enormous, well-funded institutions started actively creating and building on the XRP ledger, sending the price of XRP soaring to $11,000. And in this instance, there is a particular institution that we have previously highlighted. Nevertheless, their injections into the XRP ledger amount to billions, not trillions, with over $2 billion injected within the past week or two. This is completely out of control because they recently revealed that you may also purchase and sell real estate. On the XRP ledger, there are actual assets. They are genuinely purchasable with XRPL. When you look at actual RIA, it becomes even better. The XRP ledger's full value has been revealed by these individuals, are the only assets recorded on the XRP ledger, and they have already released over $2 billion worth of assets from 10,000 properties. This is on more than 50 different locations. Thanks to the RealFi organization, you may now purchase real estate on the XRPL that is worth hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars. Things will get even more bizarre on October 6th, when you may see this RealFi that makes use of the actual coin that is constructed on the XRP ledger. The next chapter can now be unlocked. Massive integration of the technology and the XRP ledger with actual tokens is going to propel the future of real estate rewards and payments, and the real-world ecosystem is growing and adoption is going to skyrocket. As evidence, they have published a film that states unequivocally that there will be payments, real estate, and prizes. Furthermore, a glance in this direction reveals that XRP ledger technology, together with real token technology, is evidently being used in the construction of their future. The real token is the primary asset that RealFi is currently using, therefore allow me to explain you about it. The real token used by them is thriving on the XRP ledger. Let me get this straight. It's been 3 months and the price has just kept going up. It increased by hundreds of thousands of percentage points, going from 1/100th of a penny to more than 4 cents in under 2 months. This is like totally dominating the charts. To top it all off, I'm saying this. Personal opinion. To put it bluntly, I think this is quite bullish. The institution is performing phenomenally, and this is a massive undertaking. But when you factor it all out, the money will eventually move from currency to XRP to actual tokens, and then to the extra pleasure. Just imagine the money that this actual token will have to facilitate. According to the numbers, even if only 1% of the 600 trillion R gets into this actual token, its price will skyrocket to more than $65,000. Believe me when I say, if just 1% of the $650 trillion market were to enter the genuine token market, the price might skyrocket from 2 cents to $64,500. Tell me why that is. The real token actually has a very little supply, and that's why. As you can see, the initial supply of 100,000 real tokens has been depleted due to the burning of more than 78,000 real tokens. I believe their current phase 1 supply is at about 22 million units, but given how low it is, supply shock is practically upon us. Time is of the essence, dudes. There will be an immediate impact on supply and demand as a consequence of the inflow of capital, leading to a shortage. The cost has to skyrocket, because this is the outcome that we may expect. Because there is a significant disparity between supply and demand, the pricing must reflect the fact that you can earn a lot of money. Plus, out of all the cryptocurrencies, Real Token is the only one that has shown positive performance, and this is clearly seen on the charts once more. Nearly all of them have maintained a 0% rise, just like Bitcoin. What a complete and utter mental breakdown. While we are on the topic of leading cryptocurrencies, consider XRP, which is presently trading at $2.95, a gain of 0.25%. It was up about 7% not long ago, and it's still going up. People, even though Real Token is up 4% right now, plus you can see that there is very little resistance and extremely strong support levels. It's almost time for breakout. Okay, folks, look at the graphs. It is highly likely that this will continue to climb in price and is ready to break out as the pivotal date of October 6th draws nearer and nearer. At that point, it's easy to envisage a flood of funds perhaps entering the XRP ledger and becoming actual tokens on the XRPL. One other huge thing, we already know this is the best project being on T. But listen up, everyone. Here you can see something. Its perfect score is unlike anything you'd see on any project, even the most exclusive ones like XRP, XLM, and XAC. Only these digital currencies receive a perfect score. Why? As you can see, Manix has a perfect score of 100%, KYC has a low risk level, and KYC is verified. These are the top 10 holders with the lowest risk, as well as 3,235 wallets. What a